Okay, so I am up at an industrial estate in Auckland looking at some milling machines. I've just come out and it was kind of difficult to film in there, but I did get some footage for you of the machine I was looking at, which I will show you right now. So that's the machine I was looking at. Before I actually looked at it, I thought, a manual mill, it maybe isn't quite the way to go. If you watched yesterday's video, I talked about that and why maybe a full CNC machine is kind of the best approach. But talking with the guy and learning a lot, seeing the machine, seeing what it can do, and the sort of substantially lower price point of that compared to a full-on CNC machine is, it changes things. Because it would be nice if cost wasn't an issue. So yeah, I'm gonna have a think about it. It's never an easy decision. Like when you're thinking of doing something, there's so many variables. What do I need to do right now? What am I willing to learn? What do I have to sort of outsource, that kind of thing? And so yeah, you have to sort of think about it over a period of time. So that's what I'm going to do today. That is a mighty big crocodile alligator, maybe? Anyway, coming to a place like this is good because you just get totally absorbed in it. Like truthfully, I wouldn't have thought like a butterfly house, where there's butterflies flying around, would have been that amazing, but there's something about it. They're landing on you, they're just gently sort of circling around you, that kind of thing. Sometimes decisions can be, like easy. Do I buy, a tumbler for tumbling titanium or don't I, or that kind of thing. But with something like a milling machine, and that kind of thing, like there's a cheaper one, like say 50,000, but you can only go so far with it. And then there's like kind of a better one, it's full CNC, but you have to learn more. But it's like 100,000 or 150,000, and then do you go for an okay one for that, or do you try and stretch yourself and go for a better one? Or like, it's trying to gauge, a decision like that it's never that easy. Like, it would be nice if it was easy, but because you're trying to think like, what's the most leverage or bang I can get for my buck just now? Where's my business going to be in 6 months time, in 2 years time? There's that coming into it. And yeah, so I know I'm talking a lot about CNC machines and things like that, but part of the reason I'm talking with you about it is it helps my thinking. Truthfully, it really does. When you say something out loud, it it, you know, it sort of, it makes you think, oh, do I really think that? Is that what I think about this machine or that machine or what I'm gonna do? So yeah. Okay, so I am at a place called Butterfly Creek right now. Obviously, this is like, oh, it was tickly. These butterflies are amazing. Ah, oh, tickly. Ha ha ha. Ah, so much for this footage. Oh, that's tickly. I'm at a place called Butterfly Creek right now. Doing my best to film. Oh, it's tickly. I'll just leave it. It's amazing. Look at that. It's on my ear. Right, so I am in Matamata again on the way home after being in Auckland for a day or a day and a half. I'm still thinking about machines, milling machines, CNC machines. Will almost certainly, I think, go for the sort of cheaper manual mill that's sort of made in Taiwan, because it's, you know, it's essentially a third to a quarter of the price of a full CNC machine. And I think that low risk thing is worth it, you know. The reason I'm talking about these milling machines is, you know, as you know, I've been making spinners, prototyping, that kind of stuff, and so, or should I say, I water jet cut the blanks and then I stand at a hand grinder and just sort of make things like, with a milling machine, even if it's a sort of semi-manual, simpler one that's like not a crazy high-end German or Japanese machine, I can do a hell of a lot more, and I've got other projects I want to do, excuse me, and it will, you know, I've got, you know, things like sort of the world's strongest iPhone case made out of titanium, like just a project I want to do just for the hell of it, not something I'll actually sell. So that's why sort of I'm discussing it a lot and I'm excited by it, and you know, I think, you know, I'm sort of bringing the buying and purchasing process, or potential buying and purchasing process, into these videos. You know, it's part of my life, that kind of thing. Now the other reason I'm sort of taking a long time sort of thinking about and discussing sort of with myself and with others and with you this sort of whole buying this machine thing is because last year, 2016, you probably wouldn't have seen the videos, but in a few videos in the last few months I've mentioned, like, it was just a year of mistakes. In that year I made about $100,000 of mistakes. That's various mistakes, big mistakes, small mistakes, that just cost me so much money. And I can literally point to the money coming out of my bank account for those mistakes. Things like buying a big machine that I shouldn't have, renting a property sooner than I should have, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm bringing you along with that. Now, tying into that is today's quote. I don't know who it's by, so I will have to leave it unattributed, but the quote is this: "Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it."